In the darkness of a London night, masked men creep through an industrial park. They pour gasoline outside a warehouse and set it ablaze.
Just stand back from there, mate.
British police arrive on the scene to find the flames spreading. The two masked men sprinted through the complex, fleeing the scene, first jumping over this fence and then running to a getaway car that was waiting right here. But what at first looked like a simple case of arson in a rundown industrial park turned out to be part of an international conspiracy. The warehouse belonged to a Ukrainian firm sending aid and Starlink dishes back to Ukraine. Police quickly arrested a group of low-level British gangsters. But on the ringleader's phone, they found hundreds of messages from a Russian intelligence operative, offering money and ideological encouragement to start the fire, telling him, "You are our dagger in Europe," and to watch the spy show The Americans.
This work can be too much for people.
Because he was now a Russian secret agent. 3 gang members were convicted in a UK court last month. 2 others pled guilty. But Western officials say they found similar plots across Europe, where the Kremlin hires local criminals to carry out its covert dirty work.
It's a relatively new thing to see criminal proxies used on behalf of foreign states as a result of the internet age, that somebody can reach out from a foreign country directly into an individual sitting in their bedroom here in the United Kingdom.
Poland accuses Russia of remotely recruiting criminals to start this fire in Warsaw, which burned down the country's biggest shopping mall. While in the Czech Republic, a Colombian man was sentenced to 8 years in prison for arson, also allegedly on Kremlin orders. Russia denies all responsibility, including in the case in London, where its embassy said Russia has never engaged in sabotage activities against the United Kingdom and has no intention of doing so.
The Russians have carried out sabotage operations in this country. That is clear. We have clear evidence of it.
Calvin Bailey is a British member of Parliament and sits on the Defense Committee. Why would Russia hire criminals to carry out these kinds of attacks?
So if you can encourage and incentivize people either through money or through the prospect of alleviating their previous criminal record, then that creates distance and separation because, well, it was just a criminal that did that act. This has nothing to do with us.
It gives Russia kind of plausible deniability.
Absolutely.
That deniability helped by encrypted apps and cryptocurrency.
It hides the trail. Be that a money trail or any of the connections.
Analysts call it a kind of gig economy, where Russia can hire criminals for one-off operations, usually less sophisticated than those carried out by professional agents, but also less risky. In 2018, the UK accused Russia of using chemical weapons on British soil in a failed attempt to kill a Russian spy who defected to the West, sparking major diplomatic fallout.
This action amounts to an unlawful use of force by the Russian state.
Meanwhile, UK police say the London gang was caught before they could carry out their next plot, kidnapping a Russian dissident and torching his Michelin-starred restaurant. Part of a new reality where any criminal with enough greed and a smartphone can offer their services to an enemy state. And that group of British gangsters will be sentenced here at London's Old Bailey Criminal Court a little later this year. Now, according to one analysis, Russia's sabotage campaign actually appears to be slowing down this year compared to last year. Lots of possible explanations for that, but one of them could be that Putin is trying to lower the temperature as he waits to see what he may be able to get out of negotiations with President Trump over the future of Ukraine. And if that's true, it of course implies that he could ratchet those attacks back up again if he doesn't get what he wants. Yasmin.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.